Hello my friends and welcome back. It is episode 74. 114 political points. This is my last reserve of units. I feel like I should probably play it now and start moving it up. Now I'm starting to secure. I think this remains the weakest point. So if we follow... I say we follow this road from here down and along to this bit. So let's play this card here and start moving this unit up. Man, that is one big unit. That leaves me 69 political points. Nice. The joke never ends. Right. Let's go. Sometimes the AI does some really suicidal pushing during the night. So, we'll see what happens. It's trying to escape the lock-in, but it's not going to happen. Ouch. It seems to me like attacking at night, it not only penalizes you by tiring your units, but it only seems to result in losses. Unless you have overwhelming force against a weak enemy, that 66% attack power reduction is too much to overcome. It's an interesting turn, I guess. I mean, there are things you can do during it, and it certainly adds flavor to the game. You had better know what you're doing if you're going to attack at night, and try and make pushes during the night, and just don't even bother with artillery. Artillery during the night is useless. Artillery itself is kind of not that good unless you have perfect sight on the enemy. But if you've got perfect sight on the enemy, you can do untold damage to them. And if they're stupid enough to stack their units into supermassive balls, then you can do a lot of damage to them. But if you were playing this multiplayer, I mean, a good player is not going to stack their units into a supermassive ball so that you can just drop artillery all over it. Okay. Onwards. Man, this HQ is so dead. One officer and his jeep. I didn't expect that to do a lot of damage, I just expected it to reveal them. So I could drop rocks all over them. Actually, before I do that... 2, 3, 4, 5... Okay, this is the issue where the mortar teams can hit, but the artillery cannot. Catch. Stay away from my front line. Let's go, boys. Now that hurt. Okay, that's another one that's teal. That doesn't belong to that division. You can't cause a traffic jam on a major road normally. Catch. Oh, there's nothing left. Can anyone attack this? That's gotta be the last guy, right? Hold the position for now while I shuffle these guys together. This is Team Red, which is going to sit in between. I would say a lot of the artillery, my plan is to actually take it north. And not leave it here. So Team Red's combat units will be staying behind. But ultra heavy artillery will be moving forward. Obviously, I've got to leave some units behind in case the enemy attacks. But I may leave the odd waffle behind. I think heavy artillery is gonna be moved, or I could keep the units cohesive for the purposes of moving them forward as just a wall. I don't know. I haven't decided fully. I think these units can start returning home, actually. Maybe I can block this with something else. Oh, that's artillery. It's like a mixture of artillery and anti-tank. Let's go ahead and start sending these units up to where they should be. If anyone goes in here, I'll bury them. Nice. I didn't think he'd surrender, but I just wanted to wear him out. I did a little more than wear him out. Okay, great. Now we can start. This is the end of Team Teal. We can start setting up Team Red and shuffle Team Blue northbound once Red is in position. And then start linking up. But that means the road is now secured, so I think we can switch this back onto regular mode. Very soon I will have a secure supply chain. Hmm. Volkstrom. It's a militia. Can do with a HQ change. Okay. Excuse me. There we go. It's better. Yeah, there's no good position here. Guess you're better off just controlling this, this, and this, because if you go here, then you're vulnerable to here. So if you go here, then you're vulnerable to here, and you know, you keep doing that and you eventually end up over here somewhere. So it's like... you might as well just be clever about it. But penal battalion that will like eventually reach the front line. I should have just bought them a friggin' truck column. I actually don't have a lot to do with my I don't actually have a lot to do with my political points right now. Let's load these two into trucks. Let's use the trucks to get these guys to the front line. Why not? Put this big unit here. Start setting up Team Red to block this area. Maybe move the engineers here. Soon, this ball here will be here, and then it will be up here, and that is going to it's going to make for some bad times for my enemies, let's put it that way. Nice. Haha. Morale break. Nice. I don't mind doing a little bit of damage exchange. Let's just shoot at them from on the hill. Okay. It didn't go well, but it didn't go badly. But now I can see them. Now that was vicious. Yeah, let's leave that as it is. If I remember correctly, there wasn't much to this enemy here. Okay, it's fine. That's it, I'm going to start sending the tank out after them. Nasty. Okay. These units must be in very, very poor condition. Oh, the morale broke. Nice. Okay. Pushing forward because I don't want them to touch my road. No touchy on my road. Nope. Okay, likewise here. Nice. You know, this is the mistake of the AI, is that it's just push, 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 without rest. I guess trying to mob. But by doing that, it has created a situation where it's getting bashed very easily. Ah, oh, slightly too many trucks. Let's get rid of the trucks. I'll do. Can merge these together now. You know, this unit may have taken a lot of damage. But it also dealt a lot of damage. Let's get this mortar team on the hill. I've been meaning to do that for a while. This team needs an HQ. just dump these in here. Don't want a tiny unit. Okay, there's some tanks there. Let's move this here. Could probably do with an extra unit or two here, but anyway, whatever. It'll do for now. The major road has been resecured, and I'm starting to just make little probes towards where I want to go. It's gonna probably take another 4, 5, 6 turns to start shuffling everything up here. But we got 36 turns, so we got plenty of time. Alright, let's concentrate on St. Vith. What I need more than anything is to see what I'm doing in these terrible weather conditions. Should I just use some offensive cards? I mean, recon is so useful, and it actually improves your attack power. Okay. Let's get sight on this guy. I don't want units behind me. Okay, it's almost nothing left of him now. Good. Oh. Man, I am really struggling to see. It's mist, that's why, even though it's morning. The enemy is hidden in the mist. Okay, so like a British unit there. Me very much not caring. Let's just well, not you, because you've got no ammo. This guy's got no ammo either. just carry on tightening the noose. Let's go, artillery. That's an anti-tank team. Okay, they're cut off now. No, they used the railway line. Damn. Do I have a speed card? Oh, no, he hasn't got speed. And I did use a load of recon cards. These guys have barely any supplies, but whatever. I figured there might be some surrenders. What about... okay, no, conditions are too bad for airdrop. Thought about dropping supplies here just to help speed things up. Every turn that they hold on to St. Vith is a turn that I don't get 10 political points for free. I suppose I could put a depot here. I could deplete it to feed these units, or I could build it up to give me more long term. Let's build it up, whatever. Okay, this guy somehow decided that it was a good idea to kind of run into an Uber surround. Instant surrender. One officer died. Maybe that was the guy that asked them to surrender. Okay, we've got a couple of tanks here. Let's go and shoot at them from the hill, shall we? Why not? Idiots on the low ground. Okay, I can now see this unit clearly, so let's just drop some rocks all over it. Oh ho ho! Wiped. That was violent. Yeah, the allies are just falling apart now. Too much, too much damage. Damn, that went badly. Whatever that unit is, it wants to fight to the bitter end, it would seem. I'll hit it again next turn. These units are all out of supplies. Let's get that guy on the hill in the swamp. Oh, instant surrender. Just add water. Nice. Okay, I didn't want to be in the swamp. But now it's looking like I now have a surround on this, so you know what, let's probe them. Recon in force. Okay, a light exchange. But it lets me see what they've got. Now I can soften them a bit. Okay. I'm leaving this here as a detector, just in case the AI is somehow crazy enough to try and move a unit over all of this. I didn't know what the enemy was, but I knew they couldn't take a 3-point surround. I've secured this major road now, up to this point. All I have to do is grab the connection that connects it to the rest of my territory. This is now a fine position to just halt. Sure, why not? Oh. This is truly cleanup now. It's obvious that these units. Their morale is broken. They're just falling apart. Ooh. Their morale is falling apart. What else is there to say? Oh. I bumped into a unit here. It's a tank team. I may have to do something about that. This might be a good idea to use this here. Fine, let's do it the other way. This should belong to the blue HQ, which is here. I can't do it because he's got no AP, has he? No. No action points and hasn't moved. Can't change HQ. But I'll change it next turn. Okay. 25 VP for good loss ratio. Yikes. That is the big yike. Alright, next time we're going to have to look at the defensive front. I would say that the defensive front is looking quite busy again. It's mist and it's morning. It's probably going to be very difficult to actually do any real damage. Just let the bad weather continue. Why does it say the odds are bad? Like, this infantry does not have artillery, does it? It certainly doesn't look like it. So why would you not be able to just drop mortars all over them? 13 mortars. I don't think that they've got any mortars. Okay. Didn't achieve anything, but they gained some experience. And they got a kill, so that's something. But yeah, anyway. We're going to have a look at the defensive front now. Vith will not hold much longer. Like, I say this every turn, but it looks like the AI decided to not cut its losses and run, but fight to the death. And while that will prevent me from getting some political points for a few turns, it's going to result in thousands of allied units being killed here. There's probably like 10,000 units here. Probably most of them in this giant blob. And yeah, with Vith destroyed or captured, that pretty much concludes my objectives on this front. Then it's just a matter of forming a line and moving slowly forward to join the northern thrust. Basically, every unit on these fronts is to hold until the area is clear, and then is to push up and join the northern push. Speaking of moving units, didn't I summon this at night time? Let's switch to group move. This is where I want to go. Let's put these guys in march mode. Okay, great. We'll start expediting their journey towards here. A major combat group here would be nice, instead of this ragtag defense force that I just threw together. But it was enough, because this is a horrible, supply-wise, this is a horrible place to attack. This area here. The game really punishes not attacking across a road, or following a road, or following a major supply route somewhere. That's part of the reason why this attack in the top corner is so scary, because there's a major road all the way along the top that leads right back to their supply source. So they can literally just follow this completely straight road all the way to the front line, which is problematic, of course, because that means that they should have the full capability to push here. Many of these units are actually still exhausted. Except this one. Got him. Okay, alright. That's it for now. Join me next time. We'll go over the defensive front, chipping away, doing whatever damage we can. But yeah, the allies are in shambles, and I'm setting up my main strategy now, which will be to cut up. It's already taking shape. And now I have control of the road. I guess the main problem remains just a lack of actual supplies in the depot. Every unit of supply that goes in immediately goes out. But as these units come to a rest, and the fighting slows down, and the wall forms of units that don't move, and therefore are not using fuel or using less supplies and so on, as that forms up, the amount of supplies I need will diminish, and then there'll be more supplies available for the units that are still fighting. We won't have to worry about... man, that unit is shattered. I should just leave it there. Won't have to worry about burning tons of fuel by having loads of units moving every turn. Okay, I'll see you guys next time.